How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to the JTwoH channel. I got a pretty exciting unboxing for you guys today. I have a... Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get everything centered. I have a very large Ring of Honor unboxing. 4 pounds of DVDs. This is from their Labor Day sale, which was... Bought this stuff on 8/31. It just got here. Today's the 12th of September, so not too and they even 2-dayed the shipping. So I wasn't too excited about the handling time, I guess. That kind of sucked. Also, bear with me today. I am trying out a new rig for the camera. I have both hands now, so this should go smoothly, but I just hope it goes smoothly. So I've already adjusted it probably enough for the whole video, so I'm going to open this, peel back the tape, open this off camera, and I'll show you guys what I got. Actually, before I do, look at that little spoiler. Look at that. Look at all of them lined up. Now, I didn't know if I was going to be a fan of this packaging, but I dig it. So we'll go one by one. I won't go too in depth. I don't want a 20-minute video on this unboxing, but especially because I haven't seen over half of these. So first up, we got Final Battle 2016. You got Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly for the Ring of Honor Championship. And a lot of these I got for between $4 and $5. Some of them $6. Like, the sale, it was a good sale. But anyway, so we got Marty Scurll versus Will Ospreay versus Dragon Lee. We got the Young Bucks versus the Briscoes. Cody versus Jay Lethal. Silas Young versus Justin. I dig Silas Young. So yeah, first one we got is Final Battle 2016. Put that right at a frame over there. Now this is 18 DVDs, by the way. So I don't know how many discs. I didn't count. Next up, we got Field of Honor 2014. Adam Cole, AJ Styles, Jay Briscoe, and Michael Elgin. I like Michael Elgin too, and obviously AJ Styles. I'm sure you guys know that. But I just bought these are a blind buy. These ones I've seen through whatever means before, Honor Club, what have you. The Final Battle, the newer stuff. These ones are more of a blind buy for me. I love this Field of Honor concept. I got 14 and 16 in here. I didn't get 15. It's out of stock. It's not even on eBay. So if anyone has 15 and would like to part with it, let me know, because I really need Field of Honor 15. So I don't really want to... I'm not going to show you guys all the spines because these things are tiny and really hard to focus on. But I just like I didn't even look at the card because this was so cheap, and I liked the Field of Honor concept of the wrestling ring on the baseball field and being outside, and it's just really cool to me. So this was a blind buy, but that 4-way for the world title sounds really intriguing. Christopher Daniels and Kazarian versus Frankie Kazarian versus Red Dragon, future Undisputed Era there. So it's really cool. I'm excited to watch these. I'm excited to watch all of these. There was only a couple. No, there's none of these that I... There's a couple of them that I bought without looking at the card, and you'll see why. Actually, I'll tell you what this one. So, next up was Glory by Honor 15, Champions versus All-Stars. And this one, here's the reason I bought it. So, it's Dearborn, Michigan. Now, I currently live in Michigan, and 6 maybe of these, this one's Champions versus All-Stars. 6 of these I bought just because they were in Michigan, so they were close enough to the place that I live that I think it's awesome. It says Michigan on the cover, so I just bought them because they were so cheap. So Champions versus All-Stars, Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, the Young Bucks. I can't remember names between these two. And I thought they were twins for the longest time until I heard them on Jericho's podcast. So apparently there's 2 or 3 years apart. So this one was a blind buy. I bought it for that Dearborn, Michigan. Not reckon a lot of it. Adam Page. Is that before he was Hangman? Frankie Kazarian and Jay Lethal, and then your 8-man tag for the main event. So that's pretty sweet. Either way, I'm going to check it out. And this cover is so cool, so creative. I dig that. So October 15th, 2016. This was actually the day I got married. So that's why I did not attend. I was getting married. So that's pretty sweet, because this was really when I was starting to pay attention to Ring of Honor. And I was trying to think of why I didn't go to that. And that's because I was literally getting married. So pretty sweet. Next up is another Champions vs. All-Stars. If this one is 2014 from the Wings Stadium Annex in Kalamazoo. So not only do I live in Michigan, but I went to college in this city in Kalamazoo. So I think it's badass that they were... I wasn't during that year. I graduated. I had left in April of that year. I finished. So, but either way, Champions vs. All-Stars. I like this cover too. It's another badass cover. We got the 8-man tag match. So Matt Taven, Frankie Kazarian, Christopher Daniels, Nigel McGuinness announcement. But just another blind buy, because this one said Kalamazoo, so this was probably the first thing in the cart. So next up is All-Star Extravaganza 8, which actually this is the first Ring of Honor match I ever watched in its entirety. Shortly after this event, because I heard just on the Twitters and on the Facebooks how awesome it was. So I watched this, and I can agree that it was fucking awesome. So I got this for $5, something like that. So you got your Ladder War 6, I think, Ring of Honor championship match between the three teams. Adam Cole and Michael Elgin, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish. Of the tag match. So pretty sweet. I didn't watch the whole event. I just watched some highlights, including the main event. So now I get to check out the whole event on my big 4K. Not that it's going to be in 4K, but it'll be nicer than on my cell phone at the laundromat like last time. So Reloaded Tour from September 11th, 2015. This one is also in Dearborn, so this one was a blind buy. We got a tag team main event between the Young Bucks and Red Dragon. Is that how you say it? Red Dragon. Let me know which one it is in the comments. I'm not sure what a Defy or Deny match is, so I'll get smartened up to that one real quick. It looks like it's just a triple threat match, maybe. Best of 5 series match 1. Kyle O'Reilly versus Silas Young. Moose. Bobby Fish. So, Reloaded Tour, September 11th, 2015. These obviously are in no order, just kind of however the fuck they packaged them. So, next up, we get the next Field of Honor. This 2016's Field of Honor. So the 4-way match. Adam Cole, Jay Lethal, Naito, and... That's a good question. And you got Kyle O'Reilly down here. Tanahashi. Hiroshi Tanahashi. Maybe it's a typo. Bullet Club versus Motor City Machine Guns. Addictions versus a Gauntlet winner. Michael Elgin defending the IWGP Intercontinental title. So that's pretty sweet. But anyway, definitely let me know if you have 15 or you know of a way to get 15, because I have 14 and 16. And I looked on their website; it's out of stock. Nothing on eBay. I don't want to pay a huge price for it, but I mean, I'd pay whatever. Next up, War of the Worlds Tour, May 9th of 2016, also from Dearborn, Michigan, so that's awesome. Another blind buy. This one is a 10-man tag match. The Bullet Club versus Motor City Machine Guns, Briscoes, and Adam Page. That was before he was Hangman. Red Dragon versus Naito and Lethal. War Machine versus The Addiction. Some Moose on there. Roderick Strong versus Leo Rush. I wonder where those two are now. So cool. Looking forward to that. These next 3 are actually in order. So we got War of the Worlds Toronto. War of the World Tour Toronto. Sunday, May 7th. That's Tanahashi, right? Didn't I just learn that? Pretty sure I just learned that. Kenny Omega. Fuck yeah. See, it's Tanahashi. The other one they said Tanahashi. How you gonna leave off someone's name? Motor City Machine Guns. Cody. This is where I started watching matches, more than one match on a card. So Bully Ray versus Hangman Page versus Punishment Martinez, which I can't tell if that's a super badass name or the dumbest name ever. I haven't decided yet. Cody versus Will Ospreay. Let's see. The Briscoes versus, I'm not even going to try. Oh, Evil and Sonata versus Silas Young and Beer City Bruiser. I do dig, I don't know if I've already said it, Silas Young. And then the 6-man tag, Tanahashi and the Addiction versus Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. That sounds awesome. And you guys saw it. It was a typo. It said Tanahashi on the first one, which is not cool when you're trying to learn names. Next up, we got Wednesday, May 10th, War of the Worlds. This one's Dearborn, so again, Michigan. Christopher Daniels and Matt Taven, it looks like. Naito, Tanahashi, or Tanahashi, depending on who you're asking. Jay Lethal. Marty Scurll, Silas Young, Briscoes and Bully Ray. Punishment Martinez versus Naito. Christopher Daniels as the Ring of Honor champion versus Matt Taven. And then you got an 8-man tag team main event. So night 2 of the War of the Worlds tour, I guess. I'm not sure. And then night 3. So you got New York City. Christopher Daniels and Cody. Looks like Jay Lethal in there. Tanahashi, Adam Cole. Is that right? Yep. Young Bucks versus... let me know how to pronounce that. I cannot pronounce that. Marty Scurll versus Matt Sydal. That sounds awesome. Frankie Kazarian versus Hangman Page. Silas Young in action. Looks like he's still got some Bobby Fish. Should, right? It's on here somewhere. But either way. War of the Worlds, Night 3 from New York City. Next up, we got Best in the World. These I paid... But these over here I paid between 4 and 6 for, between these and the rest of these. This one's the highest one I paid. I paid 10 for this. Best in the World 2017, Christopher Daniels and Cody, when Cody goes over for the Ring of Honor Championship. Frankie Kazarian versus Hangman. Jay Lethal and Silas Young. I remember watching that match. Bully Ray and the Briscoes versus Dalton and the Bowies. Kushida versus Marty Scurll. The Young Bucks versus War Machine. Christopher Daniels versus Cody. Look at that. The American Nightmare Cody. I can't believe they can't say Cody Rhodes or print it. But Best in the World 2017. Next up, and this one too. Including this, I paid probably 6 for, maybe 7 for this. Supercard of Honor 11 on April 1st, 2017. So the WrestleMania 33. Yes? Yeah, WrestleMania 33 show the day before. This one's got the Hardys versus the Young Bucks ladder match, which I haven't seen. This one's a 2-disc, so that's pretty cool. Marty Scurll and Adam Page, the Briscoes and Bully Ray versus the Bullet Club. Cody versus Jay Lethal in a strap match. We got 3-team match there. The Hardys versus the Young Bucks in a World Tag Team Championship ladder match. Christopher Daniels versus Dalton Castle. So this one's sweet. Uh-oh. Okay. Just making sure. These cases are flimsy's got, I guess not the word. They're tricky. How about that? But Supercard of Honor 10. 11. Dang it. 11. Next up we got Manhattan Mayhem 6 from March 4th, 2017. Nice shot of the Bucks there. Kind of a generic. This one's kind of super generic, but oh well. Adam Cole and Bobby Fish, Young Bucks and Leo Rush versus Leo Rush and Jay White, and then the Young Bucks versus the Hardys. So that was probably the reason I picked this up. Probably got it for 4 or 5. So Manhattan Mayhem 6, the 15th anniversary show. Adam Cole versus Christopher Daniels on March 10th. Where Christopher Daniels goes over. The Hardys versus the Young Bucks versus RPG Vice. Leo Rush versus Marty Scurll. Another 6-man match. 2 other 6-man matches. Looks like a 6-way down here. So pretty sweet. 15th anniversary. All right. Next up was January 30th, 2015, Dearborn, Michigan Winter Warriors Tour. Dearborn. So this is another blind buy. Nice shot of Roderick Strong there. I want to say that's ACH. Alberto El Patron. Roderick Strong, Jay Lethal. ACH Alberto El Patron. Michael Elgin versus Mark Briscoe. Ciampa. That's awesome. Oh, wow. Way down here, Michael Bennett versus Jay Briscoe. That's sweet. I didn't even see that. There he is right there. Wish that man was on TV right now, along with his hot wife. So it's unfortunate. And I don't even think he's in the new video game, which sucks, that I pre-ordered. So next up, probably the one I'm most excited about. And that is the Legends and ROH 3-disc set. You got Bruno Sammartino in the middle, Ric Flair, Bobby Heenan, Mick Foley, and Dusty Rhodes. This is a 3-disc set, and this one is usually $24. I got it for $16 with all of the discounts. So, what we got? Eddie Guerrero, Low-Key, Bryan Danielson, Dusty Rhodes, Jeff Hardy, CM Punk, Raven, Terry Funk versus Raven, Christopher Daniels, Ricky Steamboat, Jushin Liger, Bobby Heenan versus Jim Cornette. Oh, it's a debate, but still. Mick Foley versus Joe, Kabushi versus Joe, Matt Hardy versus Daniels, Lance Storm, Christian Cage, the Kings of Wrestling. Oh, no way, that's Cesaro and Chris Hero. Bruno Sammartino, Kenta, Nigel McGuinness versus Jerry Lynn, Roderick Strong versus Finley, Maria and Mike Kanellis, Delirious, Steve Corino, Kevin Steen, Roberto El Patron, and Roderick Strong. Looks like a match from the 15th anniversary show. So this is badass. I can't wait to watch this. Even as I guess I'd be a casual Ring of Honor fan. I'm not huge into it. I'm just starting to get there, trust me. But I think I'll be able to watch this all the way through. So I'm really excited for that. I'll probably make a review of this because I don't see it on YouTube very often. And lastly, I bought because it was almost dirt cheap. No, it was dirt cheap. And I recognized a lot of the names on it. So ROH versus Scum, or SCUM, whatever it is. It's a 3-disc set, and it's the only one in an actual... I just scared the shit out of my dog. It's the only one in an actual set. Okay, maybe it is SCUM. Suffering, Chaos, Ugliness, Mayhem. Includes the following. Looks like it's Kevin Steen. So Kevin Steen and Davey Richards. Kevin Steen and Jay Lethal. Jimmy Jacobs, Matt Hardy and Kevin Steen. See, that sounds awesome. Jay Briscoe and Matt Hardy, and then the big ROH versus Scum match. So this one's a blind buy just because of the price, but glad I picked that one up. So, and then their Honor Club shtick, which I'm a part of. I'm not a VIP yet because they don't have an Xbox or a Roku. App. So once they do, I'm totally all in on, no pun intended, on the VIP status. So I think that's awesome. You can watch the live pay-per-views the night of for, all you do is pay another, I think it's another $20, but. So anyway, guys, there you go. 18 Ring of Honor DVDs. Pretty huge unboxing. I waited for another sale because I missed out on that 75% off during 4th of July. So I was like, man, next sale, I'm just going to go crazy. And I did. Luckily, I had some money in my PayPal, so I didn't pay for, that much of it was PayPal. So, which is a good thing, because my wife would have killed me. But anyway, guys, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment about my haul. If you picked up anything from the sale, what you thought of my pickups. If I flubbed some names, whatever. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm sure I'll post probably this exact screenshot on Instagram. Try to get some likes. Please follow me on Twitter. I have the most pathetic Twitter ever, even though I'm on there constantly. I put on stuff I'm selling on eBay, all goes on my Twitter. No one follows me on Twitter. I have more Instagram followers than I do Twitter followers. So just give me a pity follow, on the old Twitter. So I say funny shit. I tweet all sorts of cool stuff. So anyway, be sure to like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later, YouTube.